The Addams Family 2 was released in 2021 and was directed by Conrad Vernon and Greg Tiernan. It tells the story of how Wednesday is feeling different from the rest of the family and how she learns to discover more about herself. There really isn't much of a plot in this one. I didn't care much about the first film from 2019 and just thought it was okay, so I didn't really have much expectations for the sequel, and after seeing it, it's slightly better than the first one, but that's about it.
The storyline for me was really not that interesting. It didn't feel like a story. There was no story to tell. To me, it just kind of felt like an episode of a TV show being dragged out. There really wasn't a story. The story is just about Wednesday, how she feels left out from the rest of the family. Is that really a story worth telling? Not so much. It just felt like it just wasn't a very interesting film. That's the problem. It was dull, it was forgettable, it was really, really, really bland and not that memorable. I can at least say the first one had a bit of a story, but this one, it just felt like, an hour and a half of just nothing really. It just felt like nothing really happened. It was just very, very, very forgettable. That's my main perspective of the storyline. It wasn't that interesting at all. When it comes to the animation, I was originally thinking to myself, you know what? The animation just looks nearly the exact same as the first one, except for one improvement, the lighting and the water. The water looked beautiful, but the lighting really improved. It just had better lighting. It looked better than the first one, like just the lighting. It nearly looked the exact same as the original, but the lighting improved. I feel the lighting definitely improved over the first film. It just looked brighter to me.
The characters were incredibly bland and forgettable. Wednesday to me just felt so dull and not all that likeable. The rest of the family ain't memorable either. One of the new characters is actually played by Wallace Shawn, who voiced many Disney and Pixar characters, and Dao Dai in Kung Fu Panda Legends of Awesomeness. His character was very forgettable too.
And the film's music score was not that memorable either. The music score was quite forgettable, and the music score was very, very forgettable. So this isn't a bad film, but it's certainly not that good.
Overall, The Addams Family 2 is an improvement over the first one just by a slight, but it ain't saying much. The story isn't there, the characters and music are incredibly forgettable, and the animation is just passable to me. I'm gonna give The Addams Family 2 a 6 out of 10.
So not bad, and maybe at least worth one watch if you do like the first one, but it was just okay to me. So stay tuned for the next review, which is possibly going to be on Marvel's What If. Until then, guys, skadoosh everyone, and take care.